As we set to ring in the new year, 2022, Corona Boogaloo, we end this year in the most American way possible. A mass shooting. A spree shooting, to be specific. And I'm kind of curious. Raise your hand if you actually heard about the guy in Denver who shot and killed 5 people 3 days ago. Put your hands down. You know I can't see you, right? But honestly, I am curious, so put a comment if you heard about it or if you didn't hear about it, because it just feels like this was barely a national news story. And I know there was some coverage. I mean, I did hear about it, so obviously there was some coverage, but it just felt like no one was talking about it or really even cared. And I guess that's kind of where we're at now. I guess, after endless wars and endless gun violence and an endless virus that has almost killed 1 million people in less than 2 years, we've kind of become a little desensitized to death. Just a little bit. Now, this particular murderer was part of the most dangerous tribe on the planet, the right-wing white male. And I don't know, maybe if he had a little more pigmentation in his skin, or if he attended a mosque, or if he had a tilde in his last name, it would have been a bigger story. But this fucking guy was exactly what you'd expect, right? He was a COVID conspiracist. He posted about how Antifa is ruining the country. He posted that we should commit violence against nonviolent protesters, all the typical shit, right? And this fucking guy actually published a book outlining how he wanted to kill people and actually naming some of the people he went on to kill. It's fucking unbelievable. This guy published a fucking book? Now I'm jealous of a fucking murderer? I gotta get my life together. This is ridiculous. But it just feels like, we've accepted all of this shit, right? And I think part of it is just, it's all just too fucking much. We don't have enough bandwidth for all of the tragedy. We see the headline that, 5 people have been killed, and it's like, that fucking sucks. We shake our head. Then we scroll down to the next story about, someone losing their house in a fire. That fucking sucks. Well, we scroll down to the next story about someone's father dying from COVID because he didn't get vaccinated. Then we scroll down to the next story about another guy dying because he didn't get vaccinated. And then another story about a guy dying because he didn't get vaccinated. And then we just keep fucking moving on. And then it's like, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm just going to go watch all the SpiderMan movies and rank them. Obviously, Into the Spider-Verse was number 1. And then I'll just rank all the villains. Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin, number 1, closely followed by Alfred Molina as Doc Ock. And then I'll rank all the fucking soundtracks, Spider-Man, No Way Home, Just for De La Soul. And fuck it. Fuck reality. Right? Just take me to the multiverse, into a fucking universe where the politicians aren't corrupt and where they actually try to do something to improve the fucking country. Oh, that place doesn't exist? All right, fuck it. Where can I stream all the X-Men movies?